on!
Snow White. Once upon a time, on a very snowy day, the queen was sitting by the window and knitting.
I wish I had a pretty daughter of my own.
She was mumbling to herself. Not long after, she actually had a baby girl, whose skin was white as snow, with lips the color of cherries, and with very black hair.
How is she so pretty?
The queen named her Snow White. But not long after she was born, the queen passed away. A little while later, the king married a new queen. She had a magic mirror. Every day, the new queen stood in front of it and asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?"
You, my queen.
Really? I knew it. The magic mirror always replied that she was the most beautiful, and this response made her happy. "No one will be as beautiful as me, ever!" Years later, Snow White herself became a stunning lady. She grew to be a princess with creamy skin, red lips, and dark hair. And one day, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" The new queen stood in front of the mirror and asked her question as usual.
Snow White, with skin white as snow and cherry red lips, is the fairest.
What? Snow White is prettier than me? How could this happen? I don't believe it. The queen was angry and secretly called a hunter from the forest.
Why have you called me, Your Majesty?
Take Snow White deep into the forest and make sure she never returns to the castle.
What? Oh, right, ma'am.
Now the most beautiful person in the world will be me. The hunter led Snow White into the woods as the new queen had commanded. But he didn't have the heart to kill such a kind and beautiful princess.
Snow White, go far, far away, and don't come back to the castle again.
What? What do you mean?
The palace is too dangerous for you, so please leave.
The hunter left Snow White by herself and disappeared. Weeping, Snow White walked deeper and deeper into the forest. After walking for a while, she found a distant light.
A hut? In a place like this? Hello? Anybody home?
The door slowly opened, and she went inside. In the middle of the hut was a small dining table with food on it, and 7 small beds lay side by side.
Wow, that looks tasty.
Snow White, who had been hungry from all the walking, had a great meal.
This is very good.
She suddenly became very sleepy. Snow White lay down on the small bed and fell asleep. When it got dark, the 7 dwarves returned to their hut after work. They were shocked to see a girl sleeping on their beds.
Oh my goodness. Who in the world is this? Why did she eat all of our food?
She seems very tired. Let's let her sleep.
Okay, yeah.
The next day, when Snow White woke up, she realized she had fallen asleep in the dwarves' hut.
Oh dear, I am so sorry. I ate your food and took your bed.
It's all right, but who are you?
I am Snow White.
She told the 7 dwarves about how she fled from the new queen.
Oh, you poor thing. That woman is awful.
Snow White, then you have no place to go.
You can stay with us, but you will do the housework for us.
Sure, of course. I'll do all the chores around here. Thank you so much, everyone.
She ended up living with the dwarves and was happy. But the queen, who couldn't have known about any of this, stood in front of the mirror as usual and very confidently asked the mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?"
Snow White, who lives with 7 dwarves beyond 7 forests and 7 mountains, is the fairest of them all.
What? She is alive? That dreadful hunter lied to me! The angry queen disguised herself as an old lady and crossed 7 forests and 7 mountains to get to the hut.
Pretty girl, buy some of these lovely ribbons. I think they'll look stunning on you. Wow, they're really nice. Let me tie that for you. Sure, thank you.
The new queen pretended to tie the ribbon for Snow White and pulled hard. The queen was very happy and returned to the castle to look at the mirror again. Mirror, mirror, who is the fairest in the lands?
Snow White, who lives with 7 dwarves beyond 7 forests and 7 mountains, is the fairest.
What? She survived? When the dwarves took off the ribbon, Snow White had woken up. The queen disguised herself once again and set out for the hut.
Pretty girl, buy a comb. Your beautiful black hair will be smoother than ever.
Really?
Of course. Let me brush your hair for you.
But at that moment, Snow White remembered what the dwarves had said.
Snow White, you must never open the door to a stranger.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you in.
When she refused, the comb seller started to cry.
Oh, my darling, if I don't sell any combs, I have to starve tonight. Please, just take one.
But...
Snow White hesitated. The good princess felt bad for the comb seller and eventually opened the door.
Now, with this pretty comb, brush your hair.
When Snow White put the poisoned comb on her head, she fainted again.
That should do it.
When she got back, she stood in front of the mirror and asked arrogantly, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, I must be the fairest now."
No, Snow White is still the fairest.
What? She's still alive? Oh my! When the 7 dwarfs pulled out the comb, Snow White had woken up again. The next day, the furious queen disguised herself once more and went to see Snow White.
Pretty girl, please buy some delicious apples. Sorry, but no. Please go.
Oh, come on. They're really ripe.
You don't have to buy any. Just try it. Come on now.
Snow White hesitated when the apple seller pleaded, but she remembered what she had promised the dwarves.
No, thank you. Really. What a suspicious lady. Here, let me taste it first, then you won't worry. Go on. All right, then just a bite.
Snow White stopped breathing and fell. The new queen watched, then quickly returned to the castle. She stood in front of the mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
You are.
Oh, really? Well, of course. The 7 dwarfs returned from work to see Snow White lying in the yard.
Snow White! Snow White! See if there are any strange things!
The dwarves looked everywhere, but this time they couldn't find anything.
There's nothing. Oh,
Snow
Snow White!
The dwarves held the unmoving Snow White and wept for a long time.
Hey, look! She's not breathing, but she feels so alive. Right, we can't bury her in the cold, dark ground.
The 7 dwarves put Snow White in a large glass casket and placed it on a sunny hill. And every day they took turns staying by her side. Then one day, a prince of a neighboring country who was passing by saw the beautiful Snow White inside the glass.
Oh, wow. What a beautiful lady. What is the reason she is inside this glass cave?
The dwarf who was standing by told him the story.
We couldn't bury her when she looked so alive. Oh!
If that's the case, there may be a way to save her. I'll take her.
Really? All right. Please save our Snow White.
The prince ordered his men to move her glass case. So they carried her down the hill. One of the men tripped on a rock and swayed, and the case swayed with him. That caused the piece of poisonous apple stuck in Snow White's throat popped out.
Whoa! She's come back!
She's alive!
Wow! She's
come
alive! After she woke up again, Snow White married the prince and lived happily ever after. One day, the queen stood facing the mirror again. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
Snow White, who is the queen of a neighboring country, is the fairest.
What? Snow White is still alive? And she became a queen? Ah! How could this be? Ah! She was so mad that she was losing her sanity. She cried and cried like a crazy person and disappeared, never to be seen again.
Click here to subscribe. Press like.